What's going on, guys? Dippin' Diesel. I know the last videos were kind of going over a problem that I've been having with this truck and smog and all that stuff pertaining to the injection pump, the ECM, the PCM, or whatever. A lot of you guys have a lot of questions about the truck, what I'm going to be doing with it. Am I going to be fixing it? Am I going to be selling it? What am I going to be doing with the truck? So I'm going to go ahead and answer the more common questions that some of you guys might have, what I'm going to be doing with this truck. So let's get right into it. So I apologize beforehand if there's a little wind in the mic. It's kind of breezy outside today, so that is why there might be a little mic noise. I'm not sure if there will be. I'll have to see when I'm editing it. But let's hop right into this video. What am I going to be doing with this truck? If you guys have been following along the past couple of videos, earlier this week I went to the smog shop and I had some problems over there with smog in my truck pertaining to the OBD2 port, and there was a couple other things, but those weren't really the big problem. You know, I just had to take off some stuff that wasn't legal in California. You know, that wasn't really a big problem. I kind of feel like I made it seem like a big problem, like, oh my god, I have to take off all this stuff. I knew I would have to take off all that stuff, but I feel like I kind of made that a bigger issue than it was, than it really needed to be. But we had the smog issue, and then I went down to On the Road Trucks in Rockland, California, and we pulled two codes off of the computer that I couldn't pull with my friend's engine code scanner. Let me look up those codes real fast. So the first code was P0215, and that is injection pump control circuit, and the next one was P1689, and that's no communication between the ECM and injection pump. So we pulled those two codes off of the computer, and then we did a little research, and I'm not saying that this is the problem with my truck, but this is just what we researched. People that had those codes, they basically were saying that the injection pump is taking a shit. I do have some starting issues, but I don't feel like it's the injection pump, because sometimes on the passenger side of the battery, the negative terminal comes off. I gotta tighten that shit. It comes off sometimes, and it takes a little bit to start the truck because, you know, that battery's off, and it's only taking one, it's only using one battery for trying to start the truck. So I feel like that's mainly the problem, and the batteries are like 4 years old. I think the tag on it says like 2013. So, you know, those batteries could be going dead. You know, I don't really know unless I really put the truck through like the full diagnostics and like test everything. You know, it's still up in the air whether it's the injection pump or whether it's the batteries. You know, I really don't know until we do like further testing. So we pulled those two codes, and people were saying, you know, injection pump is taking a shit, and you know, I'm not really getting any signs of the injection pump going bad. You know, I'm not getting white smoke, I'm not getting surging with the injectors, I'm not getting like any of that like common injection pump taking a shit symptoms, other than the not starting part. Like it starts, but you know, you got to give it like 1 or 2 seconds for it to start. You know, that could be the batteries, or it could be the injection pump. You know, you never know unless you do more testing. And also with the ECM, with the OBD2 port, you know, this is just what we read online. It could be that the ECM is taking a shit as well, that's causing the injection pump not to work. I feel a pretty big breeze coming along, so I'm not sure if the mic is picking it up or not. I got to get one of those dead cat road mics cover things. But anyway, those are the two things that we pulled. Could be the ECM taking a shit for the OBD2 port, and also the other code could be the injection pump taking a shit. So the big question is that everyone has been wondering, am I going to be selling this truck? I know I talked about me wanting to buy a 12 valve. If you guys don't know why I want to buy a 12 valve, I live in California, and 12 valves, I think 1 year of the 12 valves wasn't pre-smog, and I think it was the 98. They went to the 24 valve at 98.5. So the 98 12 valve is not pre-smog. Anything under Anything under 97, so 97 and under, is pre-smog for diesel. If you guys don't know what smog is, basically they test the emissions and make sure that you're not polluting the earth with your diesel truck. So that is why I've had to smog this truck, because it's not pre-smog. So am I going to be selling this truck, or am I going to be fixing it up? I thought about this over the past couple days, and I am going to not be selling the truck, mainly because when I first bought this truck, I bought it as like I wanted to do stuff to it. When you buy this is now 16-year-old truck, you're gonna run into problems. You're gonna run into the more common issues like these trucks. The VP44 is one of the worst things about this truck. People go through them like freaking toilet paper, you know. Some people get lucky, they don't ever have to replace it. Some people, they got to replace it 3, 4, 5 times. So hopefully I'm not in that boat. This will be the second injection pump though, for this truck that I know of. I don't know if the first injection pump was stock or not, but this does have a remanufactured, I think. I don't know, the dealership put it on when I first got this truck, so I'm not too quite sure about that. But yeah, I'm not gonna be selling the truck, mainly because when stuff breaks, you don't just go and sell it, you go and fix it. So that is why this truck will still be on the channel. I will be looking for another truck to be part of the channel. I'll still have this one. I'm looking for a first gen 12 valve, or if I can't find the first gen, I'll probably go to a second gen. Or if I could find a third gen manual or a fourth gen manual that is not too expensive for my budget, I might be in the market for one of those as well. I don't know. So this mainly was to clear up some stuff. You know, people were asking a bunch of questions on that video about, am I going to sell the truck, or am I going to be keeping it, buying a 12 valve or anything like that. So this truck will remain on the channel. I will be fixing it, getting a new injection pump. The turbo will have to wait for now, because the injection pump is more important on keeping this truck running, staying in a drivable condition. So if you guys have any other questions you guys want me to answer, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you. I know I've been a little bit busy over the past couple of days making these videos and dealing with this truck that I haven't been able to reply to comments on YouTube. So I will try to get back to you guys. If you guys are new to this channel, this is my 2001 Dodge Ram 2500, 5.9 liter Cummins. Everyone asks what year it is. 2001. Little overview: 20 by 12 on 295 5520s, 2.5 inch Skyjacker leveling coils, Bilstein 5100 series shocks. I did have 150 horsepower injectors in there. I had to take that out. I had a Sinister diesel grid heater delete. I have an AFE intake horn, a big honking air filter. I had an edge comp box on there, but I had to take that off as well. I had a CTS2 monitor. I had to take that off as well because I thought it was a programmer. But got the Glowshift gauges in there. Got the Soflo 8-inch diamond stack. Got the 4-inch straight pipe turbo back, all the way from the turbo back. Got the tow mirrors. 4th gen bumper with aux beam S4 LED lights. F16 series lights in the headlights. I know this is the ugly side right here. I try not to get into the pictures, but that's the ugly headlight right there. Everyone wants me to get new headlights, but there we got the mic tuning, 42-inch curved light bar in the 4th gen bumper, as you can see. And I don't know if I forgot anything, but yeah, that's the truck for this channel. There will be more trucks to come. Hopefully you guys stick around, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Leave your comments and questions down below. I'll try to get back to you, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.